under the direction of Wayne Darling, Ed Bennett, Rene Dupuy, and a staff of individuals that truly have a passion for open-wheel modified racing. $10,000 up for grabs. John McKennedy, inside, blue and white car. Matt Hirschman on the outside. Here they come. Firing him up. McKennedy takes the lead. Little bit of a stutter step. Matt Hirschman shakes off Swanson like a dog who has fleas. Off the second turn. Trouble now. We have several cars involved. Car number 06, the Les Hinckley race car. Max Zackham, the number 13 machine. That the event to be. Woody Pitcat launching the grenade on that one. Of individuals in the paddock. Here we go. This time, Swanson in the upper lane. Swanson trying to get a run on the outside. Side by side. Here comes Hirschman. Black and orange numeral race car. But just as impressive as Hirschman is, here is the defending race winner. Ronnie Williams puts Adam Scavora's race car into the third position. Chris Pastriak, the color blue, car number 5. Pastriak up to the 4th spot. Side-by-side battle as Swanson gets shuffled on back. Meanwhile, further back at the bottom of the top 10, here comes Stephen Kopcik, car number 1. Kopcik has moved in. And now look at Ronnie Williams, back up front, inside of Matt Hirschman. Ronnie Williams would like nothing better than a repeat and $10,000. Car number 50, the Empower machine running in the tire tracks. Meanwhile, look at Woody Pitcat. Pitcat in the Doug Dunleavy car, the Cam McDermott machine. He's into the top 6 with Kopcik behind him in 7th with car number 1. Look at Williams. Looks to the outside, peeks at it, pulls it back in the line. Front chrome horn to the back bumper of John McKennedy. Tried it, but pushed up just a bit. McKennedy running hard. Pitcat is coming. Let's drift back to the 6th position. They touch, and Woody Pitcat is now up to 5. Trouble! Williams gets out of shape, gathers it back, but loses position number 2. Look a little further back in the field. 7th position. It is Perry in the 55X. The 76, and Matt Swanson, who was running for the lead, has now dropped back to the bottom of the top 10. Coming up on lap traffic. Soon, first car in the lap traffic department is going to be Joe Doucette. Things are starting to settle in. 22 of 100. into the record books. The car that has gained the most positions is car number 88, currently shown in the 5th position, running directly behind the Pastriac number 5. Lap cars, gonna be the pick, Joe Doucette, car 55. John McKennedy squeaks on by. Here comes the conga line of 5 competitors in a row looking to move and get around John McKennedy, a former champion of the NASCAR Wheel and Modify Tour. Direct your attention, those of you watching on Flow, back to the 5th position. That is car number 88, Woody Pitkat. This car has not been out this year. First time back out for Cam McDermott, Doug Dunleavy, as Pitkat has worked his way from the 10th position back up front, bid for the lead. Going, gone. Matt Hirschman takes the lead. Here comes Ronnie Williams. Williams can't close the deal. Meanwhile, Pitkat gives a smooch to the back bumper of the Pastriac number 5. Stephen Kopcik closing up the gap in 6th. We've got a spin. Perry to the inside down the backstretch. Third caution of the event, car number 55, the Perry race car. Stephen Kopcik, here they come. No question about it. Hirschman has the advantage, but look at the Woodman. Woody Pitkat to the upper groove. Can't seal the deal. Back in the 4th position. Pitkat settles back in. Side-by-side battle. Kid Kimball tries to get down underneath the 1 of Stephen Kopcik. That's the battle for the 7th and 8th position. Now in command. The margin between 1st and 2nd on the last circuit was .515. Hulkowitz, for the 2nd time, will bring out a caution in between turns 3 and 4. He gets it fired back up. The 50. Then Matt Swanson back up in the top 4. John McKennedy in 5. Pitkat was sleeping. And that worked to the advantage of Matt Hirschman. Pitkat comes back to life. Goes from the outside to the inside. Ronnie Williams still setting in the 2nd position. They rumble back off turn number 4. Little further back at the bottom of the top 10. Kimball. Matt Kimball moving forward as well. 38 laps of 100. .578. The margin between 1st and 2nd. And about the same distance and same margin between Ronnie Williams and Woody Pitkat. Swanson tries to make a bid down underneath the 88 of Woody Pitkat. Pitkat slams the door. Here comes Matt Swanson again. John McKennedy right there behind him. Matt Swanson takes it in at a ton. Matt Swanson's back on the podium in position number 3. Pitcat drops back to 4. John McKennedy in 5. Chris Mastriak is 6. The 1 car of Stephen Kopcik is 7. The margin still remains the same. .522 between first and second. Tire management is going to be the key. Just 4 laps shy of the halfway marker. Matt Hirschman, as 47 clicks off on the big board. And now the margin between first and second is starting to close up ever so slightly. Matt Hirschman has more championships in tri-track than any other modified driver in the country. Meanwhile, Williams continues to run almost the exact same line. Let's drift back and take a look at the battle of the 99 as he currently is battling Tyler Hines with Teddy Hodgson. Joe Doucette, lap car off the pace to the inside. Car number 55. Back up front. Here they come. And now we look at timing and scoring. .394. It was 5:17 just 2 laps ago. Ronnie Williams, like Matt Hirschman, is in a rhythm of his own. Williams moving in. Little cat and mouse action, like a Tom and Jerry cartoon. It is still Hirschman, but Williams is getting closer with 57 laps now complete. .246. Williams is coming. Lap traffic up ahead. Doucette. Williams again can close up the gap, and they come back to the stripe. 40 circuits to go. Trouble now. Smoke erupts from beneath the number 25. 5th caution of the event. And we're not sure what the situation was with the Matt Swanson race car. But we saw some smoke come off. They apparently were able to fix it. That is going to work to his advantage, as he did not lose that much ground on the racetrack. Here we go. Hirschman. And look out, here comes Ronnie Williams, car 50. Blue and black car to the inside of your screen. Williams into the top 5. Who's there with him? Woody Pitcat in the 6th position. Trouble now. Pastriak slipped up the track. Works to the advantage. Good racing action. Matt Kimball showing he can still get the job done. As a youngster, Kimball now up to second. Kopcik can feel the heat is coming on. And that heat is being applied by Ronnie Williams. Look a little further back for the sixth position. The sixth position currently held by Teddy Hodgson. Hodgson continues to look strong. Back off turn number 4. Williams in the number 50 car. Runs in the tire tracks of Kopcik. Nice run to the inside. Ronnie Williams up on the podium in the third position. 30 laps and counting down. 70 laps in the record books. And all of a sudden, Kimball in the 43 car, the Stars and Stripes car on Memorial Day weekend, running in the tire tracks of Matt Hirschman. Teddy Hodgson battling with Woody Pitcat. Here comes Hodgson. Dive bombs down to the inside. Pitcat steps on the gas, and Woody Pitcat maintains the 6th spot. Back up front, the margin between first and second, 0.214. Here comes Williams. Of the top 3 cars on the last circuit, Williams was the quicker time turned. Meanwhile, Teddy Hodgson back in the 7th and 8th position. And let's take a look for the lead up front. Kimball puts it down low. Can't do it. Here comes Williams. And it is Williams up to second. Kimball trying to fight back. Todd Patno, next car to go down a lap. And now we've got a 3-car battle between Pitcat, Teddy Hodgson, and Brett Meservey for 6th, 7th, and 8th. Leader, still Matt Hirschman. Now starting to stretch it out. 0.431. The margin between first and second. 84 laps of 100. Now complete. Williams continues to close up that gap. They said go time would be the last 10 laps. We have 87 up on the board. Williams continues to make some noise. Here comes Williams. Ronnie Williams. They touch. They sway to the right, sway to the left, but Hirschman is back in command. Here comes Kimball. 3 cars bidding for $10,000 with 10 laps to go. Williams, so close. Kimball, right there. Down the back straightaway. Kimball tries the outside. Here comes Williams. Can't do it. Kimball tries a crossover. Matt Hirschman is as smooth as glass, but Williams is a factor, a big factor. 7 circuits remaining. Less than 2 miles left. Here comes Williams again. Ronnie Williams. Oh, and Hirschman. Hirschman goes around. Williams makes contact. And the 6th caution of the event comes out with 94 laps shown on the scoreboard. Now let's see what the penalty might be. Place your bets now. $10,000 has been put on the table. Kid Kimball gets the bike. Woody Pitcat works his magic in the upper lane. Here comes Stephen Kopcik. 5 laps to go. Trouble now. Ronnie Williams goes spinning as the caution comes out. He dives to the infield. Ladies and gentlemen, 5 circuits, $10,000. Kid Kimball's car. He rings the tires. Stephen Kopcik runs to the outside. Kopcik takes over the lead. Here comes Kid Kimball back. They almost come together off turn number 4. Stephen Kopcik, pedal to the metal, pulls out, takes over the lead. Kimball back in 2nd, side-by-side battle for 4th. Stephen Kopcik, who's had a roller coaster start in 2024. Woody Pitcat moves into 2nd, off turn number 4. This time by car number 1. The white flag is out. 1 lap to go. Stephen Kopcik heads deep into turn 3. The kid from Newtown is back and winning $10,000 from Thunder Road. Unofficially finishing in 2nd, Woody Pitcat, car number 88. Matt Kimball, the 43, will be 3rd. Great run for him. Same can be said of Teddy Hodgson in 4th. Chris Pastriak in 5th. Brett Meservey is 6th.